Hey guys, what's going on? It's Willie. Just chilling at my friend's still here. I think I'm probably done for this stretch. My foot's it's all turning colors. It's got that nice discoloration there you get from deep soft tissue injuries, and I just don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to continue right now. So I think I'm going to call it a day. I learned so much. I had such a great experience just doing the bit that I did. There's a couple sections. It's a really unique place out there on the trail. Getting to know everyone and running into people, and everyone's so friendly. It was a nice experience, and I think I can prepare and be better prepared next time. Although I will say I made pretty good decisions on almost everything. I didn't forget anything. I forgot my iPod charging cable, so I couldn't listen to music when I was hiking, which was irrelevant. It didn't matter anyway, really. It was sweating so much, it probably would have destroyed my iPod in the rain too. But yeah, that was really it. I did a really good job on all my equipment, so that's kind of a bonus. I think one of the things that is kind of a problem, which is kind of ironic, is my shoes are kind of an issue. The Mountain Kings that I had are they are fantastic. I love those things for hiking and stuff. As far as what I've experienced with them so far, but there's no support in them at all. So I mean, it's really kind of like walking with, I don't want to say slippers on, but not far from it. So I need support in my foot now, and I don't have it in those shoes. So where they were super helpful in drying out and staying as dry as I could get them, and then being comfortable when I'd walk in water and climbing on wet, slippery, muddy surfaces and stuff. They're fantastic for all that, but I'd be headed up to do some alpine, some higher alpine climbing this time around, and there's just no support in that shoe. So that's part of it. Kind of a bummer. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say. My sleeping pad was kind of an issue. It's hard to sleep on those hard those wooden floors or bed bunks, whatever you want to call them, risers in the shelters. My sleeping pad kind of slides all over, so I'm going to look into that. Getting maybe you can get covers for them and stuff. Maybe I can make a cover, find something to do for that, or find one with a grip on it or something. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. It was a little thin too. I had a Climate sleeping bag, the Static V2. So it was all right. I don't mind it. It's not ideal. It wasn't perfect for me, but I'll definitely look into some others. My sleeping bag's too small for me. I'm going to have to look for another sleeping bag. Maybe look into getting a quilt or something. It was plenty warm. I definitely woke up sweating a couple nights. So sleeping system, probably, if I had to complain about one thing on the choices I made, the sleeping system was probably could have been better researched. I didn't even use my tent. So I have a really nice tent now that I can use in the future. It was just too wet. The couple spots there was decent tenting were soaked, and the couple other times where maybe I could have set up the tent, I was too exhausted to even bother. So I just, I was the first one at the shelter a couple times, so I just took my spot in the shelter. So that's kind of a bummer. I bought a nice tent to come out and do this with. I didn't even use it. So, but I ran into one guy who didn't even bring a tent. Beats, this guy Beats, he's done the PCT, the AT. He got, he was at a shelter, and I without getting into a lot of details, he wasn't getting along with the people he ran into at the shelter, so he went and cowboy camped. He slept on the ground till about 4 a.m, and then he got up and he made it to that Hazen's Notch shelter, and he's the one that kind of kept me in because he showed up just about as I was getting ready to leave, and I was kind of iffy. And he said he was out running the storm, and then we got to talking and hanging out, and he was super interesting. So I just hung out with him, and then Fist Bump and Slug came in, and they were actually hiking in that particular storm that day. But it rained cats and dogs for like 5 hours, just straight down. That's the day I took the little 40-second footage of the rain outside the camp. So that was good. That was, decision-wise, I made a lot of smart decisions, and that's I didn't make any crazy mistakes, because you can get tempted out there to kind of push along and try to get more than you should have done, maybe. Like I did the 14-mile day, and then planned the rest day the next day because we knew there was a storm coming, and then did another 12-mile after that, and I think it just wore my foot out. So some of these guys out here though are they're animals. They're going going at it. So anywho, I don't know what else to really say right now. I appreciate all the support and everything. This has been really neat experience. There's a saying that in order to really kind of, not this is an exact saying, but in order to be happy, you got to find a goal and accomplish it, or attempt it. Find something hard to do and go make progress one step at a time, whatever it might be. But go find something hard to do and try to do it. And there's a lot of satisfaction that comes with that. So, if you have something out there you've been trying to, get done, or you've been interested in doing or something, I say go do it. Especially times like these right now with everything that's going on in this country right now. Go find a goal, find something hard to do, and do right by yourself, because it's a really good feeling. So, thanks everyone.